Hello and welcome to Minecraft. My name is Gaz and today we'll be looking at sugarcane farms. Now, sugarcane is one of those items that you want a lot of in Minecraft. And to farm it, it is actually quite simple. These are the items you will need to make the farm. This is for the collection system. This is for the actual redstone part of the farm. These are just some extra blocks, and this is what you will need to actually lay the sugarcane and put it out so it can be farmed. Now the staircases are kind of optional. I like to use them because they hold back the water. Once we get water in there, it'll kind of be a little messy, and the staircases help with that a lot. So I'm going to show you two ways to make the farm. I'm going to do a single tile, and then I'm going to show you how to make a larger tile with a different collection system. So let's start with the single tile just so you understand how the farm works. So to actually plant sugarcane, you need a source of water. So we can't plant it without water. So the first thing we want to do is get a source of water around here. I'm going to build this a little bit up so that we can actually see the farm. Once you get your water in there, you should be able to place the sugarcane. Now, keep in mind that we are using coarse dirt. You don't have to use coarse dirt. So you need either dirt, coarse dirt, or podzol, I believe. But yeah, so we use those blocks. So after you've placed the plant, you want to place a building block behind the plant, a piston on top of that building block facing towards the plant, and then an observer also facing towards the plant on top of the piston. After you have placed the observer, you want to place a block directly behind the piston, and a redstone dust right there. And that's pretty much the whole farm. Once the sugarcane grows up, the piston will harvest it. But first of all, we would have to sit here forever, and I don't want to do that. And I'm sure you guys don't want to do that. So to make this collection system automatic, we want to put a hopper minecart that will collect all of the items for us. So to start your collection system, place a hopper facing into a block like this, right below, at one block space below the planted block. Alright. Next, you want a chest in front of that hopper so that any item that falls in the hopper will go into the chest. Then you want a rail on the hopper, a hopper minecart on the hopper, and that is it. That is the whole farm and collection system. So once an item here is harvested, it will fall, and hopefully fall on this block. I'm going to show that in a second. Fall on this block, go into the system, and then onto the hopper, and then into the chest. So obviously right now, if this were to grow up, it would be harvested, and pistons have a way of throwing things around. So what we want to do is contain the sugarcane. So how we do that is just some blocks around the sugarcane. Doesn't have to be much. I don't think you have to put some on the top, but I'm going to. So when this grows up, all the blocks will stay inside the system and then fall into where we want them to fall. Okay, now let's look at a larger system. I'm going to make a tile for 7 blocks, so 4, 5, 6, 7. And these staircases are for the water. So when you put water down, you can log it in a staircase. So like this, the water will be logged and it won't go anywhere, but it will still hydrate the farm so that we can put sugarcane on these blocks. So there we go, there's our 7 sugarcane. So the collection system is the only thing that's different this time. What you're going to want to do is dig out 1 block of space below your coarse dirt or whatever block you're using, and then place powered rails on the ends of each one. Now in the middle, or wherever you want to place a hopper facing into the chest that you're eventually going to place down. Right now we don't really have a chest, so I'll get to that in a second. After you've got your hopper down, you want to place rails all the way across. The powered rails are how we're going to keep the hopper with a minecart moving forever. So when you have a powered rail right next to a block, the hopper minecart will actually bounce off of it and just go back and forth forever, like it is right now. So once you've done that, you want to put a chest down. So now all of the items that the hopper minecart picks up once these plants are harvested will go into the hopper and then into the chest. And it will continuously move along these blocks. Now, like we did before, we just need to keep the items from falling anywhere else other than these coarse dirt blocks. So like I did before, I'm just going to place blocks around it. The farm though, however, is exactly the same. So you want a block that's even with your first planted block, and then you want to place pistons facing inside. After the pistons, you want to place observers facing on the inside as well, so that they're observing the block that the sugarcane will eventually grow up to be. Then again, you want a block that is even with the pistons, so this block here, and a redstone dust on top of that block. So random tick speed is how sugarcane grows in Minecraft. Sadly, we cannot make sugarcane grow any faster, so we basically want to have as many plants as possible. So that's why if you want this farm to be effective, you should plant as many plants. 7 here is a decent amount, but I would recommend going for something a lot larger, maybe 28 or 32, whatever you want to do. Random tick speed in Minecraft, just so I can show you here, the default is 3. So if I were to change the random tick speed to 3000, you would see these plants grow a lot faster. So here's how the farm's actually working. This one's working as well. So I'm going to let this run for a little while and then I'll show you guys. So I let the farm run for about 1 minute at tick speed 3000. Now keep in mind it will always be 3 in a survivor world, so it will not go this fast normally. But just for the video's sake, I will show you guys this. So this is what it ran in 1 minute at tick speed 3000 with 7 plants. So you have about 5 stacks here. 5 stacks of sugarcane isn't that bad. This farm with only 1 plant has 52. 52 is about a fifth of what we had there. So I mean, it's not great, but it'll work if you want this, and if you're willing to AFK, I guess. Now that is actually pretty much it when it comes to sugarcane farms, guys. They're actually quite simple, but sugarcane is very useful. Sugarcane can be used in paper, which is used for rockets. It can be used in potions for sugar. It can also be used for a variety of different items with map making. So paper is a really good thing. Sugarcane is really good to have. If you guys think this farm helped you out and maybe you learned something today, please hit the subscribe button or hit the like button. It really helps me out. If you didn't, then it's okay. I don't really care. That's alright. Have a good day. My name is Gaz. Thank you for watching. Go have a good day.